For those that are maybe following along with this vlog, you're going to notice that I'm back in my office. If you're wondering why, when yesterday I was away at a kind of basically at my solo, basically on a solo retreat, and I mentioned I'd be gone for a couple days. If you're curious as to why, well, long story short is I had a bit of a it wasn't really a family emergency, but I had a family member call me very early this morning asking for my assistance with something, and for the past 12, 13 hours, I have been basically assisting them, and so I decided to call off the entire thing early, and so after basically helping them out, I ended up just heading back home. So I got back not too long ago. I ended up spending about a half hour this evening just working on the section. This is probably one of my latest uploads I've done in a very long time, just because I didn't get a chance to get any actual writing done until tonight. I managed to get a half hour out of it, which is awesome. And yeah, that's going to be it for the night. I've spoken at length before about the idea of having these days where other things call your attention. You can't always focus on the, writing can't always be your number one priority in life. So other things call your attention. You have to make compromises with your time. And yeah, on those days, it's very easy to skip out. It's very easy not to write, not to do anything at all. I could have gotten home and just basically went right to bed. Instead, I put about a half hour work in. The reason why is these small things are what add up. These small things are where the win comes in. The wins don't necessarily happen with the big things. It's often the small things that you do when times are more difficult that get you that win. Not to fault anyone that doesn't, that takes these times off. I could never fault someone. If they went through what I went through today, I could not fault them for not writing today. I could never fault someone. Yet, I am saying, though, that your victory will often come from these small things. So I would encourage you, if you can, to not do that, to commit to continuing this process. And so, just real quickly before I sign off here, I ended up just going through I think it was 2 chapters. Just went through about 2 chapters tonight. Real quickly, did some quick edits to it. Wasn't a whole lot to fix necessarily. These chapters look pretty good. I've mentioned before that my weakest parts of my story were my beginning and my ending. The middle part, which is what I'm looking at right now, as far as the draft revisions goes, looks okay. Like, it looks generally okay. Just some things I had to correct here and there, basically, that I've gone through, made corrections to. But again, this has been the part that was the strongest through the whole process. And so I will be back tomorrow, hopefully getting a bit more writing done than I did today, although no guarantees. What happened today is carrying over to tomorrow as well. So I'm going to be somewhat busy tomorrow, but hopefully I'll get some stuff done. So until then, I hope you guys stay safe, and yeah, I'm going to get some shut-eye. So see you tomorrow.